let's take a quick peek at cryptocurrencies right now. They're off to the races. Normally, they kind of move contrary to what stocks are doing, not all the time, but racing ahead even as stocks race ahead. Kiana Danial joins us right now, the Investiva CEO. The book Cryptocurrency Investing For Dummies, a good Bible on this stuff. Kiana, good to have you. This is strange to me, so maybe help my thick skull get through this. You have the Biden administration, saying, let's look into oversight here. Let's really examine this. So normally, your immediate reaction would be, uh-oh, they're trying to rein in this rogue investment. It's having just the opposite effect. Why is that?
Yeah, first of all, thanks for having me. It's good to be back. And here's the thing, like cryptocurrencies, I know there's been a narrative that Biden or the government wants to ban cryptocurrencies, but that simply, especially with cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, it can't happen. You can't ban math. Encryption is the basis of cryptocurrency. That's the crypto part of it. So that's essentially, that's the reason why, like, you can't go, like, imagine trying to ban a recipe for cookies. It's been flooded, the knowledge of cryptocurrency. Enough people are involved that you cannot actually do that. And now I think it's wise, finally, thank God, of the government to deciding to look into this and take leadership, because frankly, all the other countries that are already involved are kind of ahead of the U.S. in terms of blockchain and cryptocurrencies. So I definitely think that this is something positive, and we saw that reflection in the Bitcoin prices today. But I mean, I'm not saying that the downward pressure is over, but long term, you know me, I have been and will be bullish on assets like Bitcoin for various reasons. Like some of the things that some of your guests were mentioning, we may be headed towards World 3. We may be headed, I mean, the Fed right now is having an impossible job to do. Like interest rates, we have the inflation problem. So they have to balance that out with hiking interest rates. But hiking interest rates could actually accelerate us into a recession. That means, like, they are literally held between a rock and a hard place. Is a lose-lose situation. So that's why, I mean, I don't know how exactly the future is going to play out, but my guess is that most people will start looking for a safe place to store their wealth, regardless of what happens. And I think Bitcoin sure seems to be a place of interest for an increasing number of people.
I think, and you're the expert, but I play one on TV, Kiana, that this whole Ukraine thing has actually helped the crypto arena. Yes, oligarchs and bad guys, potentially Putin himself, can use it as a nefarious end run around, dollar sanctions and the rest. But average Russians, average Ukrainians can do it as well, not as an end run, but a way they can navigate these tumultuous waters. And that is what's winning out here. What do you think of that?
Absolutely. So let's address something, because most people think that Bitcoin is actually anonymous. It is not. It's just very, very hard to trace. And if the US or Russian government have the AI system in place where they can trace the metadata from Ukrainians' president's photograph to spot its location, again, this is my personal opinion, I would assume they could trace the wallets of these Russian oligarchs who support Putin. And as you said also, like Bitcoin is one of its main missions is to serve the unbanked or underbanked. And just the same way that you can use a knife for bad or good, I think the positive about cryptocurrencies way outweigh the negatives. And I think that's the reason why the government's and Biden administration is finally coming to terms with it and looking into it. And as you said, absolutely, I think this could be potentially a good thing for not only Bitcoin's future, but also allowing Ukrainians to move money and all the harm that is being, and the Russians, like the people who are being affected by the sanctions. Like coming from Iran, I totally understand what these people are going through, because our family was a part of that. Like my family in Iran used to be a part of the ones who got all the terrible repercussions of being sanctioned. That sanctions were supposed to be on the government, but the people suffered. And it's one of the reasons why I'm so bullish on Bitcoin, is because, like, I know that something like Bitcoin is going to save the people. So all in all, I think the future, all ends could lead to Bitcoin.
I think you're right about that. You should be worried. That I agree with that because you might want to run the other way. But I think this Ukraine thing has changed everything, Kiana. Very good having you. Very good seeing you again. Kiana Danial, the Cryptocurrencies Investing for Dummies, saw its great potential very, very early on and apparently still sees it right now.